It's only 1-0, another win, another clean sheet. Must be pleasing for you as a manager personally.
Yeah, I'm stood here a bit disappointed really because I don't think we've played well today. I don't think we've moved the ball well. I think in the forward areas I thought we were a bit lacklustre. I thought we could have given us a little bit more, and I think if we play like that against, I think we should have been punished tonight by Lancaster. I don't think the performance was good enough, but a win's a win and I'm happy with that. It's 3 points, so people will talk to me about you had good cup results, but that's my bread and butter, so I'm overjoyed with the win.
It's said all the time in football, it's a sign of a good side who can not play at the top level of the game and still come away with a victory.
If you ask me that question again at the end of the season, I'll tell you how important them 3 points were. I don't think we've played well tonight, and I'm sorry. We've had quite a few fans here tonight as well, to be fair, which is pleasing. But if you were watching us tonight, I want to apologise. I don't think the performance was good enough. I think certain areas it wasn't good enough. I think in other areas it was excellent again. But I don't think you can rest on your laurels when you're in this position. I don't think you can sort of, take things easy and just expect teams to just turn up and you to beat them, because that doesn't happen. And I think tonight I thought some of our lads out there did, but the young man in there, they got the goal and it was well deserved in the end.
Certainly I'll go along with the first half was poor from Laird, but the second half, not sure what was said at half time, but the lads come out and to me it looked like they realised that the game had to be won, but grabbed by the scruff of the neck. If someone was going to win it, you had to dig in, and they did dig in the second half. I felt, especially in the conditions, it wasn't easy in the second half.
Lancaster are a fantastic club, one of my old clubs, and I have a lot of respect for them, and any team that they put out at any level of football will always give you a tough game and make you work hard for the result. I'm not going to stand here and say we were much better than them, because I don't think we were. I thought the draw would have been a fair reflection. But I think half time, I know we said a few things and a few things were said in the dressing room, and certain players have to stand up and be counted. They're alright when they've got when they've got the pats on the back and they're laughing and joking on the coach journeys home after great results away. But I think we've got to win more games at home, and that's a good win for us. But at the end of the day, as I say, I'm closer to me 35 points than now, so that's all I'm happy with.
Richie Whiteside came back to Laird today, former goalkeeper of course in this neck of the woods, and he's been made to look a little bit silly, a little bit foolish if you like, by the man at the moment, Jamie Enders. Another fantastic goal from him, and goal number 11.
What can I say? That's what Jamie does, isn't it? We've seen it week in, week out, and it's just a little bit of magic, I think. But I don't think he's made Richard look a fool. I think that's a little bit, not disrespectful, but a little bit, that's what Jamie can do. He can see an opportunity, he can grasp it, and there are only very few footballers who can do things like that on a pitch.
Yeah, I meant that with the greatest respect. Jamie does that week in, week out. No disrespect to Paul Whiteside in goal.
But and when he's looked up, he's meant it, and Jamie does that. But but there's a lot of other players in that team, I think, can produce that little spark, that little bit of something that needed to win games. But the game needed something like that to win it, and thankfully, we were the ones who sort of profited from that.
Tony, it's 5 wins, 1 draw, 5 clean sheets. That's not the form of a team that should, according to the people in and around the league, should finish low end in this table. That's certainly not that type of form.
It's one step at a time. It's one game at a time. It's great. It's great for the players, and it's good for me. It enhances my reputation, and but. It's not about Tony Sullivan, it's about Cammell Football Club, and it's about time we started getting some recognition. It's about time this club got the recognition it deserves. This is a fantastic club to work for, and I've stuck at it and I've worked hard, and I'll continue to work hard. And we have to improve. We have to keep on improving. And if you keep on improving and you keep working hard, then you're in with the shout. But this season's all about cementing our position as a force to be reckoned with in this league, as I keep saying. And if we can continue to grind these results out, and if we can continue to play like we're playing at times, then I think our reputation will only grow, and we're on this path together. It's not it's not a Jamie Enders show, it's not a Kevin Atherton show, it's not a Michael Grogan show. It's Cammell, Laird, and together we'll progress, and we'll falter together. And there'll be times and there's been times this year when I've stood in front of you, and I'm a little bit low key because I get a little bit too excited sometimes, and I don't want to get ahead of myself. And more importantly, I don't want people to look and think, who do they think they are now? We're just a little club who are trying to make a name for ourselves and make a reputation, and hopefully we'll do it all together. And if that's the case, then long may it continue. This season is about putting ourselves back on the map, and more importantly, righting the wrongs from last year.
You mentioned I've got to talk about. I know there's a league game to go before. But another chance for Cammell Laird to enhance this reputation that is ever growing at the minute. You've got the visits of Blue Square North, Halifax Town. I know they're newly formed, but everyone knows the history. They're a massive club, massive fan base, and they're coming to town. I think it's the 10th of November.
Yeah, it's a fantastic day for the club. It's reward for the hard work and the effort that we've all put in. And Halifax Town are a fantastic club, and they're fantastically supported as well. They've got an excellent manager, they've got an excellent squad, and they're something that we want to eventually aspire to be. We're not going to build a 6,000 seater stadium or however many their ground holds. But I'd like to look back on November the 10th, look back on it and be able to smile and say, we've done ourselves proud today. And if we win, we win. And if we don't, then it's been a fantastic journey, and one that everyone's enjoyed, myself included. But it's another day to enhance our reputation. It's another day to put the Evo Stick League in a positive manner, positive light. But more importantly, it's the club's day. It's our present. It's our prize, it's our Christmas, and I hope we get a big crowd, and I hope, I hope the atmosphere's electric. I hope it's a good game of football. More importantly, I hope come the end of the game, I'd like people to walk out of this ground and say, they're a good side, they're a good little side, because who's coming are an excellent side, and possibly one of the favourites to win their league. They'll treat us with respect, and we will obviously treat them with respect. But it's the FA Trophy. You've seen these things happen before. Why can't it be our day? We'll give it a go, but it's going to be tough. But I'm overjoyed for this club to bring a team with the stature of Halifax here to play us. And
finally, away in Manchester on Saturday, you confident?
I'm never confident. I'm never overconfident. We'll go and do a job. We'll give it our best, and if it's not good enough, then we'll congratulate New Mills and we'll move on to the next game, which is against Alsager. But October's been very profitable for Cammell Laird Football Club, and let's just hope that we can continue that rich vein of form from now to the end of the season, or till we hit that 35-point mark. Once we do that, I'll be able to sleep easy, and I'll be able to, my chairman will be more than happy with us, because that's the most important thing.
Brilliant, Tony. Well, long may this good run continue, and I wish you all the very best, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
So.